Welcome back to DFW Close-Up. With me now, I have Troy Robertson from Robertson and Firestone Distilling Companies, sorry about that, as well as Daniel Hughes and David Simmons from Keller Fire Rescue. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thank you.
And the reason we're here is because, David, you are an 11-year vet.
Almost 12, yes.
Almost 12. And just tell me your story.
Well, back in November of this last year, I was diagnosed with acute lymphatic leukemia. It was through a fire department physical that we do every year. So you went from pretty much a totally healthy situation to, congratulations, you have leukemia. So things have moved pretty crazy just in the past couple of months to where we've been in the hospital for a month getting chemotherapy treatment because they told me at that time that if you didn't recognize that you had this when you did, that you would have been essentially dead in 2 weeks. So the first month in the hospital was essentially to save my life, and then we've done another round of chemotherapy, and now the oncologist and physicians are working with physicians out of Baylor, Dallas, and their cancer treatment, and we're going to be going to bone marrow transplant, hopefully sometime within this next month. Wow.
And Daniel and Troy, y'all are both wanting to raise awareness. And so what is y'all's message? You can, whoever. Daniel, do you want to answer that one?
Whenever a brother in the fire service falls, you have several people that go down and pick them back up and carry them with us. And the message that we want to portray is no brother fights alone. And I want to definitely be there for David, as they've been there for me in the past. And we're just going to be with him every step of the way and help him out as much as he can, him and his family both.
Right. It's making me want to cry. I have a family member that is that's also works in the fire department. So, and Troy, you put on a really unique event to help raise money. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we didn't put it on, but we were approached by Daniel to basically, we make whiskey in Fort Worth. One of the unique things that we do is we make all of our tops by hand. We use different boot leathers predominantly to do that. And Daniel approached us because they were putting on a fundraiser for David to use David's bunker gear to create tops. So we had, I don't know, 10, 12 Keller firefighters over making tops out of the bunker gear that we ultimately auctioned off at the event for David.
Wow. And if, obviously the event is already over, but if people do want to help, what's the best way for them to get involved?
We have several other items that we are selling, t-shirts, bracelets, stickers, and we currently have a gun raffle going on, which will be raffled off. And they can all find details about that on our website. It's IAFF3731.org.
Okay, perfect. And David, tell me, just going back to your story a little bit about just what went through your mind. How's your family coping with this? Just walk me through that.
As far as the leukemia goes, my motto has always kind of been, with leukemia, the disease process, it is what it is. Being firefighters, we're type A personalities, so we are typically in control of a lot of things that we do. And this is a situation that we are not in control of. It's pretty much up to the doctors to handle that. So, as far as the leukemia part, I always say it is what it is. It's everything that you have to handle after the fact. The support for my family, and when I say my family, it's a huge family, because it's not just my personal family with my wife and 2 kids, and they've done remarkably well. And it's because the association with our fire department, our city administration, our fire chief and our firefighters have pretty much come alongside us, because with Keller Fire Rescue, that's 60 people. that is another family, because we spend a third of our lives with those people.
Sure.
So it doesn't affect just one person. So they were able to find out information just like my family was able to find out information. And so when you take the individuals from the fire department, from the city of Keller, our fire chief, and those people have come alongside you, that support network has been extremely huge. And then we've introduced some new people that I kind of feel are, being a part of that family with Troy Robertson and Leonard Firestone have come on board, and these guys have done a lot with their business, and and with the things that we've been able to do, and it's just been an overwhelming deal. And my hope at the end of this whole entire thing, a year from now, when this comes up again for somebody else, that we're able to come alongside them and do the same thing for them.
And the website for the distilling company is frdistilling.com also. Well, thank you all so much for being here. David, thank you so much for sharing your story. And coming up on the other side of the break, there's a new gun club in town. Find out what makes it so special.